Absolutely.
Okay, good.
At least one of your emails. Maybe you sent more and I didn't get them all, but I have an email from you.
Just one.
All right, let's see. It didn't allow me to go in that direction. Let's see if I have to go to mine first and then share it over. You guys can talk while I'm doing this. I just can't do any of what I'm doing right now before our event.
Anna, how are you feeling today?
Who's that, me?
No, I asked Anna.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Oh,
you're on mute.
Unmute. She's on mute. She doesn't know she's on mute. You're on mute.
She's trying.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to share the Facebook Live on my page, but I don't think I actually can. So it's fine. I will just close.
It's not there yet. I'll give you the. I was trying to do it while we were on the. Oh, we are on Facebook. Where are we at now on Facebook then? It says we're live somewhere.
Yes, it does. Says you're
Mitch,
live.
where are we seeing anything?
You're currently live on through you on the Journey of the Heart launch party.
Perfect. All right, so I'm going to go to the Journey of the Heart. All right, everybody, we have the virtual book tour. If you're here on the Journey of the Heart, bear with us. We have some super special guests joining Anna today, and we're just going to go ahead and share this all over Facebook. And Anna, I see Tess is coming in over here.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Let me get Tess up here. Greetings, Tess.
How are you?
Hello, Tess. So welcome to the book lounge, everyone.
I'm just sharing a little bit more. We got Tess, we have Diane, we have Linda, and y'all give it up for Mitch, who's producing the show behind the scenes.
Thank you, Mitch.
Thank you.
All right, we have it shared 3 locations so far. And Anna, you said you weren't able to get it shared on your personal page?
I think I did it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So if you have Facebook Live where you're at right now and you're on this call with us, go ahead and make sure that feed is silent or back up on us. All right, let me do this right here. Bam, and we'll give it a countdown. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just have silence from you until I bring this in a 5, 4, 3. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the summer virtual book tour. Today, we're featuring Anna Clay with her book, The Journey of the Heart. You guys are in for a special treat tonight. You're going to hear background information on what it is that inspired Anna to create this book. You're going to hear the aspects of her journey. And you're going to hear from some special guests who all helped make this possible. Anna, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Adam. Welcome everyone to this wonderful event today, this book launch that I'm so happy, so grateful to share with you.
We have a couple special guests. Diane, thanks for being on with us today.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Linda, thank you for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure as well.
And Tess, of course. I heard so many good things about you, love. We're happy that you're here.
Thank you. I'm so honored to be here and to support Anna and the bouncing baby boy in her belly.
Yeah.
Oh. And Anna said she knew the baby knew something special was going on because a lot of activity over the past couple of days.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to ask a couple of you folks to go ahead backstage for a little bit, and we're going to get started with Anna. Then we're going to bring you on in a short while. Is that okay with everybody?
Yes.
Got it. All right. So here we go. Let's see. Participants. There you are. Let's see. We're going to keep Anna here. Diane, we'll see you in a bit. Linda,
Yes, sir.
prepare for the
I'm
transporter.
so grateful for those ladies. My dream would not be possible without them.
Oh,
that-
Anna.
3 of them, I believe. So Linda really made this possible, in particular, the journey of the heart, the fact that it's out is all thanks to Linda, because she believed in my dream too. So that's beautiful.
Yes. Well, Anna, congratulations. First off, it's, your story is a classical story, and it's one that touches the hearts of people of all ages. And that's a rare gift. Many people write a story and they've got an audience in mind, but you wrote a story, a philosophical tale that can speak to all of us. And so it's one that transcends all generations, and it's very cleverly written. It's well written. It's an excellent storyline, and it's one that all of us can apply to our own life. And you give people hope, you give them permission to validate their own gifts, their inner gifts. And that is a true star in my book. So congratulations.
Thank you, Linda.
So Anna, this is there's a lot of love surrounding you, and I can feel it. I'm sure everybody here on Facebook Live can feel it. Can we start from that place of love? Because I know I heard you talk about you are giving birth to 2 babies.
Yeah, this year I'm giving birth to 2 babies. Their journey of the heart, the book, came to me in a vision 7 years ago, and it took me 7 years to see it unfold, have it unfold. I needed to live my own life, my own experience, to be able to finish it and give it a shape. And interestingly, as soon as I finished that book, as soon as I got to the publishing contract with Linda, well, another baby came, and I'm expecting this little boy who I really think was waiting for me to finish this cycle of my life, to start a new one here with me in this world. So it's very powerful, the timing, actually. Very, very powerful. The end of this this cycle, the finishing of the writing, really marked the end of a cycle in my personal life, and in my the beginning of a new one. And yeah, I'm truly always amazed at how things come together so unexpectedly and beautifully. So yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Now we're going to get into your backstory. We're going to talk to Linda about how she came on board and how she's supporting you. But for all the listeners involved, we want to let you know that you have an opportunity to be engaged with what Anna's doing. The step 1 is to connect with her. You can text Anna, text the word to 855-476-4845. You see it, it's on the screen right now. We've got everything covered for you. You have the opportunity to get an autographed book from her. You're going to find out today that Anna is also an opera singer. So there's a song that goes along with the book, and that's available for a select few individuals. There's also a meditation that goes along with the book, and we'll be doing that meditation together to exemplify the connection that we all have today. So thanks, Mitch, for having that up there. Appreciate it. So Anna, when did you decide to write the book, and why?
So the journey of the heart initially was not meant to be a book, which is the funny part. The journey of the heart, the title and the 2 characters, Milandra and Unique, they came to me in a vision when I was traveling alone in Canada 7 years ago. And the backstory is that in December 2013, I left my country, France. I left everything with a suitcase and a backpack. And I left everything to just live something new. And I didn't know what to expect anymore from life. But I thought, I'm just gonna, burn the boat and see what happens. And I arrived in Canada first in Montreal, and my journey took me to New York, and then I had to go back to Canada if I wanted to stay in the United States. You know how it is for tourists; you cannot stay too long in a country.
Yep.
So I go back to Canada, and I travel from one city to another. Went to Toronto, Quebec City, etc. It was this white Canadian winter, very cold. I think, Adam, you start to be familiar with those as you're based yourself in Canada now. But there is something so pure about this environment of snow, of nature, and nurtured by my own story. And I wanted to share that with others. I wanted them to be able to burn the boat too when it's the time, to be able to open up to new possibilities and dare to follow their hearts, no matter what. And what's interesting is you never know what's going to happen. You cannot really project yourself in the future, but if you really follow the guidance of your heart, beautiful things happen. And there is tremendous magic in this present moment, in the connection you can have with a higher consciousness or with nature, with the world. And it answers, it answers to you. You find this guidance if you can open up to possibilities. And so in this vision that I had, I really wanted to share this message of hope and of courage and of following your inner guidance. And this reconnection you can have to yourself. In my life, I think I met too many people who waited to be retired to have a life. And I always found it so sad, because not only they don't live the life that they want and they spend a lifetime like that, but also because they are unhappy with their own life, they tend to discourage others to follow their dream. And then it creates this negative traction on everyone. And so many people don't dare to follow their calling, to follow their heart, to try new things, just because they are told not to do it, because, oh, wait, it's too dangerous. So wait, have a good job, 9 to 5 first. Dreams is cute, but it's not real life. No, real life is dreaming, actually. Real life, you can create your life anytime. In fact, you create your life right now with your own energy, just with what you project into the world. Like, we're always creating something. So if you experience this limiting belief, so, oh, I cannot do that. Oh, I was told so many times I can't, or you trying to fit the box, you actually completely lose yourself. And the reason why I needed to share that is because I got lost myself. I was strongly encouraged to follow a practical course to become an engineer. And when I say strongly, I was not given a choice. And that's just an example. And it's not because I could have a career in rocket science, or I was good in science or mathematics, that I was happy with that. I wasn't. And I burned out. I burned out because I wasn't myself, because I didn't find the meaning I was craving for. And you are told that you have to be a certain way, do certain things, or, oh, if you have this difference, let's say physical handicap or something like this, oh, you cannot do like this, but the truth is, we come to this world with a very unique light. We come to this world with this soul that is very unique to each of us. And the whole world is can only be whole if we all embrace this light, this unique light we have within. And to me, it's very important to embrace this light and to see others embrace this light, because the happier you are, the happier the world is. Like, not only just your own happiness is contagious, but also because you feel good, you want to help others feel good too. It's just a natural thing. So you're a lot more caring. You want to share that. And to me, really making the world a better place, it's as simple as embracing who you are. And don't try to fit the box. There is no box for you. There's no box for you because you are unique. You have your, it's impossible to put someone in a box. We put in a box all the time, but it doesn't make any sense. And so we try to be in the box and fit in, but that doesn't work, you know? So the journey of the heart was meant to be a show initially. I wanted to provide this like immersive experience with music and singing and a dancer. I couldn't finish the story. I had the beginning, I had the first half, but I didn't know how to end it. And I needed to live my own life a little longer, a little more. I need to have more experiences. And that's finally took shape when I founded my nonprofit Vocalize 2 years ago. I wanted to find new ways to empower children who suffer trauma, to help them find this hope, this courage to dare to be who they are, to believe in their dreams. And I thought that adapting this story would be a good start. And as I had that in mind, I wrote the book. And I wrote and rewrote, because I think if other authors are on this call, they know that it doesn't come all at once. But yeah, I could finish it in last year. And I want to develop more with it, but I thought if it's a book, it can be in the hands of anyone. And that's what I wanted. Just like the show that I had in mind, I wanted it for adults and children. The book is also for adults and children. And I really hope that the message will reach its audience. Yeah.
You know, we don't just hear your message, we feel your message. I saw it all over Linda's face. I'm reading the comments coming in on Facebook. We feel this. This is what so many people teach, is to shift from your heart to your head. And people have never done that, don't have an example of that. And I believe that your book is a story. It's a living, breathing example of how to live in your heart and be who you truly are.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's bring Linda in and ask, Linda, why did you embrace this project?
You know, thank you for asking. That's an excellent question. So, you know, storytelling is a very powerful healing modality. And when authors have a story to share, it's because they want to make a difference in the world. And so when I read Anna's manuscript, you know, I was really impressed, first off, because Anna has talked about how, you know, we're put into these boxes from a very young age. People label us, they categorize us. And if you have a perceived imperfection, you know, there's a label that goes for that. And then we start to live within those labels. And so when I read Anna's story, and the beginning talks about Milandra, the main character, being put into a floating box, I was really struck by that, because again, you know, when you write a story, you're thinking of your audience, and Anna had the presence of mind to consider the whole world as she wrote her story. She wrote it in a way that, again, it transcends all generations by the way that it's cleverly written. And so going back to answer your question, Adam, it really, as a publisher, we have a responsibility. And that responsibility is, and it should be in our crosshairs at all times, that everything that we do should make the world a little better. And so with stories, as you choose these stories to publish, you're thinking, first off, they're going to go down in literary history, right? Once they're published, and they're out there forever and ever and ever for future generations, right? So you want to be mindful that you publish stories that can make a difference. And that's always my first thought process, right? And so with Anna, when reading it, I was just struck by how she really wrote that story for every soul, every person, because all of us are given labels at some point in life. And then we believe that we're supposed to conform within that box, within that category, within that label. And we start behaving that way. But the truth is when we allow our heart to become the compass and we start to move in that way, we impact the world in a much bigger way. And so, it's true that all of us have been through trauma, right? And of course, there's varying degrees of it. Some trauma is far more impacting than, other traumas and such. However, we all encounter trauma, and it's what you do with that moving forward. And what I love about Anna's story is that she reaffirms for every reader, regardless of age, that your past does not dictate your future. And the choice, excuse me, for what you do moving forward is always right there within grasp. As Anna talked about, people don't find their true joy until they're retired. And so, Anna gives everyone permission to look at their gifts, to see their soul as a gift. And imperfections are really not imperfections at all. They're labels that other people applied to us, but they don't limit us unless we let it. And so it goes back to shared joy is double the joy. And so when you start inspiring people, as Anna has done through her book, what a difference that makes. It's like the ripple, the rock that you tossed on the pond, the ripple effect that goes on and on and on. And so with Anna's story, not only was I intrigued by it, but I just thought it was so beautifully written, and it really speaks to all of us, including myself. And it's a pleasure to publish these kinds of stories. So congratulations, Anna.
Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you.
It was wonderful, Linda. You took that exact parameters that Anna was talking about, and they touched you in the same way that she wants to touch the readers. And I'm so happy that you embraced it. I'm involved in so many coaching communities because I work with coaches, authors, speakers, and through my program, get them in contact with people that need to hear their stories. So thank you for jumping on board and being a part of this, and thank you for being part of the virtual book tour. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with Anna or the audience before we say goodbye for the moment?
Well, first off, thanks so much. This is my pleasure to be here. With Anna, I just really encourage people to read her story, because they're going to find glimmers of themselves within the story, and allow Melandra and Unique, the two main characters, to be that compass, that it's never too late to create the future that you want, no matter what kind of trauma you've been through. And so with that being said, I just think that it's a wonderful, wonderful story for all ages. And I really encourage viewers to read the book, buy it as a gift for someone in need. It could be a child, it could be a parent, it could be a grandparent. It's 108 pages, and so it's perfect gift size. And so it's really a story for all ages.
Thank you so much, Linda. We may bring you back on towards the end when we have this big celebration. But we're going to put you back in the waiting room. Thank you so much for embracing this story and helping to bring it to the public where so many people actually need it.
My pleasure, truly.
You got it. You got it. And Anna, I thought that was fantastic, the way that Linda has embraced your story. Tell the audience who really is the audience, who you would like to have reading it.
Well, the audience is everyone who have a dream, you know, everyone who's holding back a little bit to take their leap of faith. Anyone who has a trauma story. It's a story of healing. It's a story of overcoming your limiting beliefs. I am passionate about hypnosis. And when I had this project in mind, the way I envisioned it and the way I wrote it, I wanted to infuse these positive messages that the future does not equal the past, that you can dare to be who you are, that everything is possible. So it really is for anyone who needs this little boost, anyone who wants to dream. And it's a love story too. It's a love story, a story of self-love, because without this, you know, you cannot meet love, but it's also a real love story of two characters who finally get together after embracing the challenges of their own journeys, individual journeys. So
that's it. I'm going to add to that. I'd like to make sure that anybody who is studying personal development, self-development, and they've been told to shift from their head to their heart, this book's for you. Okay, and I believe Linda said to, you know, get it as a gift for somebody, and we put together that exact package. So if somebody was to text Anna to 855-476-4845 and go ahead and order this little package that you have up there, they're not only going to get an autographed book by you, they're going to get a copy of your book to give as a gift. And I think that's really a special way to put that little package together. And because you're always giving extra value, they're also going to get your meditation and your song. And we're going to get a taste of that meditation later on today, aren't we?
yeah. Yeah, so what I wanted, as you know, is to create this immersive experience. And with the book, I figured, well, there is this song in the book that comes back and again all throughout the story, and I thought, well, I have to write this song. So this song will be released on June 8th, and yeah, people who get the package, they'll have it on June 8th as well. And it will be on the website, thejourneyoftheheart.com, and the meditation is also part of the experience, so that you can go a little deeper within yourself to create the life you want and overcome potential remaining limiting beliefs.
That's amazing. And I want to make sure that everybody who's hearing us right now, they know and they understand that whether you're talking about your website or your Facebook group where we gather people together to talk about it, or anything else, they can get there through your digital card, which I have featured right here. So you just text that, you'll get a link, and everything is in one spot. We make it that easy. Speaking about everything in one spot, welcome, Diane. You have that magical presence, but unless you click that mute button, we are not going to hear you.
I am unmuted, officially unmuted.
Welcome to the call. When I was setting this up with Anna, she said to me that there's no way that she's going through this without Diane not being a part of it. So she needs to be here. What I'd like to do is I'd like to do this the proper way and let you go ahead and introduce her to the audience.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
can do it.
I was introduced to Diane through Linda, that who just spoke right now, and Diane is my media representation right now for the book. And I was very touched when I spoke with Diane the first time, because she was so involved in the story, and she wanted to read everything, and she did this work of reading the book so many times. I mean, this is passion, you know, so I'm very impressed and happy to have Diane on this team. Very. Thank you, Diane.
I'm happy to be a part of the team.
All right, so I was going to do my introductions from the head, but I wanted it to come from the heart. And now that some people on the call might not know who you are, Diane, let's give them a little bit of a quick background. You know, what is it that was about Anna's story that, you know, really made you want to jump on board and embrace it?
Well, when I started reading it, what really struck me is you can see my backdrop is books. And many of them are books that are written about positive topics. And Anna's book is so different from a lot of the books in my background. Her book is a philosophical fairy tale. So it's told in a very, very unique way. And it's very moving. And as I was reading it through the several times that I did read it, because that's what we do, I really felt like this was a book that was meant for everyone. And I know that's been said before because I've been listening to what everybody said in the past, but it really is true. Everyone needs to read this book. There are so many people out there today who have, you know, self-doubt. They don't even love themselves. They wonder where to go in the future. Anna made a really good observation about you know, waiting until you retire to begin living life. And you can tell that I am at that stage of the game. And I have to say that I'm very glad that I didn't wait. And in reading Anna's book, and I just believe that people who read her book are going to be just really struck by the number of themes that she introduces. And she does speak to everybody's hearts.
I put my video back on over here. All right, thank you. That is beautiful. It's perfect, and it is different than that normal kind of foo-foo, everything's good type of book. Career-wise, she's blending so many different arts between the singing and her illustrations. How do you think it all blends together?
Well, I was just absolutely shocked because when I took on the project, I thought I just took for granted I was working with an author. But we meet regularly. Linda, Anna, and I meet weekly, if not more often. And, you know, I found out, okay, she was a rocket scientist. And I thought that was awesome in and of itself. And then I find out, oh, by the way, she's an opera singer too. And then before I know it, as I'm reading the book, all of a sudden up pops illustrations in the book. Those were done by Anna. So I started looking at everything that she does. She is a performer. She was a rocket scientist. She is an artist. She is a philanthropist. She has her own nonprofit. She's an entrepreneur. And so it really struck me that she is a very highly intelligent woman who could really do anything with her life. And so what did she decide to do? She decided not to trap herself into her very first career. In her heart, she knew she would have a wonderful career, but that wasn't for her. So she decided to use her heart and her head too, and move along. And it's amazing to see what she's done throughout these years. And I was struck by, I like to pack heavy. So when I think of taking a backpack and a suitcase and leaving a country for another country, this really struck me. I was really intrigued by that, but I give Anna a lot of credit for what she's accomplished.
Outstanding. So do I. As a matter of fact, giving Anna a lot of credit for what she's accomplished. We're going to bring on a whole bunch of special guests today to salute and celebrate her. Diane, we really appreciate you being a part of not only the virtual book tour today, but the movement to have the heart lead the journey. So we're so happy you're here. Any last words before we go ahead and move forward to the next guest?
I would just say that I think that there are so many themes in the book that I think everyone is going to take something from the book, something different from the book based upon where they are in life. And one of the themes that really struck me was the theme of resilience. You know, the ability to adapt to change and to overcome adversity. And I think that's really very strong in the book. And I think it will really inspire people. So I think this is a book for everybody. I think everybody should own one. And I think they should buy at least one for each friend that they have, because it's really that type of every man or every woman type of book. And I'm certainly going to add it to my bookshelf.
Outstanding. Thank you so much. You heard it direct from Diane. Everybody should own one or own two, and definitely get it as a gift for your friends and family. You get the full immersive experience, a book, a song, a meditation, illustrations, the whole package by Anna. Thank you so much, Diane. And we will circle back to you in just a little bit.
Thank you,
Alrighty?
Diane.
I get to push the buttons as well as talk to everyone. Bye, Diane.
Thank you.
Oh, that was fantastic. These people love you, don't they?
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
So I'm not going to hesitate. I'm going to let everybody know if they want to participate. We have options on text Donna 855-476-4845. You get to her card. It's a digital branding card put together by Adam Connects. And I see that we have Tess in the waiting room. I'm going to see if we can't get her back on right here. Magic, abracadabra. Tess, are you available to be with us? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because we can always come back to her in a moment, because I see somebody else in the waiting room as well.
Hold on just a second.
I think she's here.
Hi, everyone. I got completely thrown out of the room and I didn't hear a thing that was going on there. And I'm getting ready to go to a shoot, so I'm not sure if you guys are going on, but I'm so excited for Anna. I'm not sure how long I can stay on.
Thank you, Tess.
Thank you, Tess. Appreciate that. We will talk to you in a bit.
Okay, thank you. I'm still here for a while. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
You got it. We have another guest for you. Somebody who we actually had on her own virtual book tour. And, you know, and you and I might not have the same result that Sarah and I did, because I actually married her after her virtual book tour. Sarah, welcome to Anna's book tour.
Hi, congratulations, Anna. Yay.
Thank you, Sarah.
I've been watching and I gotta say, you have an awesome presence and so many awesome people supporting you. I'm watching the comments too. This is amazing, so exciting. I'm so glad that I'm able to be part of this. You were actually part of mine as well. So what goes around.
It was awesome. So yeah.
I can't wait to have a signed copy of your book. I'm looking forward to the meditations and everything to do with the heart. I myself am a coach and I teach people how to get out of their head, lead and live in their heart. So to know that that's what you are representing in this book makes me really excited to read what you've got in there.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I'm really, I'm excited to share it as well. That's another big thing, is anything to do with someone leading with their heart, living with their heart, is something that I represent in my own practice. So I would be super happy to share your book with many others.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sarah. And Sarah wrote this great book about her personal story as well, and how she overcame her own obstacles. So same goal, a different way of sharing, but same thing, right? Is dare to be who you are. Same thing, same mission. Go for it.
And it creates happiness, right? This is, what you wrote about is your journey to happiness and finding yourself, finding your own self-love, your peace, your inner harmony. That's what I wrote about. And it was all very focused on leading with the heart and actually getting in touch with it. It's funny because we all have one. We all have it there. A lot of us just get stuck up here and we don't really live our true authenticity. And, once that happens, it opens up a whole world of happiness, joy, connection. And I'm really happy for your book.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Sarah. Oh, and take two. Sarah, thank you so much, love. Thanks for popping on and being a part of this. I'll see you on the other side. We'll talk more about your book and Anna's book. I can't wait to share that song with you. And if you're around, we'll catch you for the meditation towards the end of this call.
Oh, I'll be there. Thanks, everyone.
Anna, what a treat. What a treat. I remember when you came on her book tour. Now you're come full circle since then. What a very exciting time.
Well, yeah, it looks like when you finally dare to share this light with others, really good things come together, because you married her afterwards, right? And now I have my baby and I'm gonna marry too. So I don't know, there has to be something there, like dare to be happy and happiness come even more.
I love it. Speaking of sharing and happiness, look at this smile with, I hope I say it right, Monika. Did I get that right?
Minika. Hello, Minika.
So you're live. You can go ahead and unmute yourself and speak to Anna.
Hi, Anna. I am so happy to be here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, my dear.
Well, so Anna is such an inspiration to me. I met Anna in 2016. She actually sang aria in my first New York Fashion Week fashion show. And she's been my muse and my model since. She's inspired both me and my team. I have a team of 30 women who work with me. And when Anna's book came out, we were all so excited. So we all started reading it. So one of my interns actually just finished the book, and she was just sharing with us how inspired she was by Anna's book at our last team meeting, and everyone's reading it, and we're just so inspired by her story and her journey and the message from the book.
Yeah, thank you so much, Minika. I mute myself a lot because there's a lot of noise outside that I hope is going to end soon, but please bear with me. So, I hope you hear me well nonetheless. So yeah, Minika is a wonderful designer. She created her own brand, and we met on her first fashion show in New York City because the composer she was working with at the time contacted me to perform there. And Minika followed the mission, like I followed hers. And I'm so grateful for her support. This is really wonderful.
So I want to assure you that we feel your love for Monika. We also don't hear any of your background noise. So you sound great.
Wonderful.
Don't worry about it. You're sounding really crisp and clear. You look wonderful, and everything is fantastic. So Monika, thank you so much for coming on and being a part of it. Do you understand that the book was first written as a show, and then
Yes.
Yeah, is that something you can share with the audience?
Yes, so Anna and I have been talking about doing a show together and creating together. And actually, I think it was probably last year. Oh no, actually before pandemic, we went to a concert together and we were, talking about her journey and just a little bit. And she was telling me, oh, maybe we will create something together. And yeah, and that kind of had a sneak preview. And Anna is just, she put her words into action. And a year later after the pandemic, now we have the book. So it's amazing. Yes, I'm excited to potentially create a show with Anna. Also, the book is just like I know Anna's story, but I didn't know the full story. So when I learned that the book was inspired by her travels in Canada, in Quebec, and I was like, oh wow, because I also had sort of a soul searching journey in Quebec, and it also inspired me to create my first collection. So I was just like, this is meant to be. Yeah, so Anna and I will be talking a lot about how we could work together. Because I feel like it's not just your typical self-help book. It's actually meant to be a show. I feel like I could see a story, a theater coming from this book. Yeah, so I can't wait to finish it. I'm like working through it now. But every chapter has been inspiring.
Cool. Thank you so much for saying that, because everybody's saying the same thing. And what we're going to shift into now is we're going to give Anna a chance to actually read a bit of the book to the audience, give them a taste. You know, if you go into an ice cream store, you get to have a taste. So Anna's going to read it. And Monique, I want to thank you so much for popping on here. Your care, your consideration, your love for Anna is very clear. Any last words that you'd like to have?
Everyone should read a book. It will change your life. I can't tell you enough how much my team of women enjoy her book. I'm sure men will love it too. So yeah, so congratulations, Anna, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, Adam. You are a great host.
Thank you, love. Thank you for saying so. I appreciate it. Pleasure having you on.
Bye.
I'm gonna have to have her on a little bit more because she has she likes me as a host.
You see?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have for you a spotlight feature of The Journey of the Heart, written by Anna Clay, and for your pleasure, read by Anna Clay. Anna, go ahead. The floor is yours.
So the chapter I chose is The World of Hopes. Milandra dreamed of freedom and communion. She read books to escape inside the tales. She drew to meld with the pencils that slid gracefully on the paper. Music carried her through lavender fields and above the clouds. She escaped in the stories she imagined for her cat friend. She closed her eyes, and in her mind, she escaped high up in the sky, where she could fly through the soft universe and become one with the stars. One day, in her inner world, Milandra found a secret door that opened to beautiful gardens with lush green grass, colorful birds singing, trees dancing with the winds, and the sun smiling. It felt so real, she could feel the warmth of the sun caressing her skin. Milandra felt comforted by the gentle presence of the sun. And when she opened her eyes, still sitting in her box, she could still feel the sun smiling in her heart. The world of hopes was born. The vision was so strong that Milandra wondered if it was real or if it was a dream. Oftentimes, Milandra found four-leaf clovers carried into the boxes by the wind. A good luck charm, they were rare to find. That's how Milandra knew that the world of hopes was real. Somehow, she could always feel something or someone by her side, despite the darkness of her life. The four-leaf clovers were an anomaly, just like Milendra was. While they had an extra leaf, much like her missing fingers, their difference made them special, lucky. Milendra felt there was a hidden gift to her difference as well. It gave her strength to trust in better days to come and be patient over the years. She could almost hear the clover say, "You are special and important. You are lucky to be different." The world of hopes coexisted with the kingdom of boxes. Deep in her heart, Milendra knew that someday, when she would be old enough, she would get out of this kingdom. Something better waited for her out there, and she would find it. The sun was smiling behind the clouds. The sun was always here for her. Milendra's heart was full of songs. Her singing chased the fear away and made her feel connected to something greater. It warmed her heart like a sun shining in her chest. Music allowed Milendra to feel with passion. Singing helped her release her sorrow and feel empowered. She especially loved when songs poured from her heart without words in improvised vocalization, for they were the most soothing. Although it was forbidden to laugh, to be sad or angry in the kingdom of boxes, when Milendra sang, she felt safe. No one and no box could ever change that. In fact, her voice was another secret door to the world of hopes. And her body was her secret instrument to emotional freedom. Through her voice, her heart was expressing what she could not say with words. I will plant my love, and its seeds will spread all around the world.
Fantastic. Imagine having your bedtime story read to you by Anna Clay. Let's do this and get in the spotlight off. Very nice. Very nice. Now, it begs me to ask the question, is your book available on audiobook yet?
The book isn't, it's in project. So by the end of the year, it should be out.
Got it. What a treat. The nice comments on Facebook. By the way, if you are enjoying this and you haven't commented yet, let Anna know how it touches you. For somebody to pour their heart, their soul, their feelings into a project to the point where it has a relationship with her, she wants to know how it touches you. So please, by all means, share with her. I'm sure she's going to be reading some of those comments later on. So do you like that? Do you like to get feedback from your audience?
Of course, the feedback is wonderful. I did not write this book to hide, in a mountain. I wrote this book to share it with others and with hopes that every one of us, we keep growing, on our journey. The journey never ends. It's here, it's now, and when a cycle ends, another one starts, but the journey is always on. The journey is the reward. There is no outcome that is the reward. This is the experience. We're ever-changing being in an ever-changing world, and as we change, the world changes with us. And so it's not me or one person alone, is because we're all together that we can make this change happen. And so, yeah, I do want to hear the feedback. Absolutely.
I'm going to share a bit of mine with you, because you said it so eloquently there that, you talked about it being more the journey than the destination. And the way I see it, it's not what you get, it's who you become by being on the journey. And, you know, as much as I could tell you, it's been a horrible experience for a lot of people going through COVID. I'm just overjoyed at the development that so many people have come to in their life. They shifted from their head to their heart. They overcome the difficulties. They had so much resilience that, you know, when you're just coasting through life, that you don't have to do. But this situation put us in an area where we get to rely on each other more than ever. And I think that your story really exemplifies that resiliency as well.
It's true, you know, at the core of my work, there is this belief that the world is whole because we're all here on this planet, that we are one, we are connected. And something that I was sharing before and that I believe is very obvious for everyone right now is that the air you breathe was in the lungs of someone else a few seconds before, maybe, and then the air you exhale goes in someone else's lungs. And just because we breathe, all of us on the same planet, with the trees, with the wildlife, with everything, we're all connected through breathing. And then you have this horrible pandemic happening that makes us realize, oh my God, we're all breathing the same air, and that can be really bad. But this is the beauty hidden in the trauma of the pandemic, is that, yeah, we are all connected to one another, and it's a beautiful thing. So, you know, this, I believe in this terrible experience, and with all the drama that happened for so many people, there had been also great blessings rising through it and with it. And I hope everyone had some of these blessings in their life during that time, and that it's gonna keep coming. Yeah.
You know, the truth is, everybody has the blessings in their lives. The thing is whether or not they embrace it, whether or not they receive it. And that's the biggest challenge. And I think your book really shows how to receive those blessings. So make sure you go ahead and get Anna's book. You can text Anna to 855-476-4845, and you'll be connected. You can do everything from that one little spot. It'll send you a text message with a link to everything you need. Anna, I went ahead and brought Linda and Diane back out of the green room. I hope the refreshments were good for you back there, ladies. And we're gonna just set the stage, because it's an immersive experience. People have heard from Anna. They heard an excerpt from the book. At this point, they're going to have to sign up to get her song. But we want to set the stage for the meditation. So you've heard for the presentation, any additional feedback that you would like to share with the audience as we prepare for this meditation?
At this time,
it's okay. You get ready for the meditation. I'm talking to Diane and Linda now. We're going to bring them forward. I'm giving you a brief moment to clear your head, whatever you need to do, so that your presentation is spectacular in your meditation. So what say you, Diane?
Well, I haven't heard the meditation yet, but I have heard the song. And so while Anna's getting ready for the meditation, I just want to say the song, when I first heard it, I thought award. It's so beautiful, beautifully written. The music is beautiful. The words are very impactful. And I think everybody's going to enjoy it.
Oh, I certainly agree with that, 100%. The words really grabbed me when I first heard it, and it's my decision on this end to not play it. I would only want to play it if it had the quality as if it was on a CD, and with the technology we have, it would be a little bit less. So we're gonna wait for people to have that incredible gift. Linda, would you like to say anything before we shift into the meditation?
You know, I think first off, hearing Anna read chapter 2, she has such a lovely voice. I mean, not only is she an opera singer, but she has such a lovely storytelling voice. And, you know, choosing chapter 2 to read to the audience is very inspirational, but they'll have to read chapter 1 to understand some of chapter 2. But what I really love about Anna's book is she's preparing us for her meditation. Is that, you know, Unique is the second character in the book. So it's, you know, the two main characters, Melandra and Unique. And Unique is a reminder to us all that we all have the opportunity to dance our way or whirl our way out of a box that we're in. And I just think that, you know, it's a message that we all need right now, because this past year has been so challenging. But it goes beyond that. Again, you know, life is full of peaks and valleys, and Melandra and Unique both serve as excellent reminders that we always have the choice. We can fight to get out of that box or whatever is hobbling us. And the choice is ours to make. And so in Anna's story with Melandra and Unique, they really inspire all of us to not allow ourselves to be complacent and be stuck, that we always have that opportunity and the gifts within to reach out and unhobble ourselves from whatever it is that we're stuck in. So I just think it's really beautiful, and I'm super excited. Just like Diane, I've heard the song, which is incredible. And for the audience, Anna produced the song. She wrote it, she produced it, she sung it. Pretty incredible. But the meditation I have not done, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, the meditation is today might be a bit different from the final result that will be released on June 8th. I designed this for this particular event. Thank you so much, Linda and Diane. You know, you asked earlier, Adam, if I wanted to add anything. The journey of the heart was born in Canada, but it's not my journey in Canada. It's a life's journey from birth to now and for what's coming. And this journey we're all on, this how we learn to reconnect to who we are. You know, when we were born, we received afterwards an education. We tried to fit in. Just because it's the way we are, we adapt. You know, the baby in the womb, he adapts to his mom, to her mom. He has to. The mom eats, moves all the time. She has her life, and it's in our innate nature to adapt. And so we come to this world, and what do? We adapt, and yet we have this very unique light, this very unique personality, presence, and it's up to us to learn to make space for this unique part of us and to let it shine into the world. It's up to us to make space to hear our own heart, to hear this inner guidance and, you know what the next step is. So the meditation was designed in that spirit to empower each of us, each of you, to follow your inner guidance, listen to your heart, and feel empowered. And I see we have, I thought I saw someone on the call, Joseph. Yeah.
Yep, sorry about that. He's got an issue. He's got a technology issue, and he's apologized. And if he comes back, he will. For the meditation, let me ask you a couple questions real quick. Is this also good for people who are watching on Facebook Live? Can they meditate with you?
Yeah, anyone can be on, and you know, in the spirit of we are all one and we are connected to one another. The more we are on this meditation, the more people we are, the more powerful I believe it will be. So.
Outstanding, outstanding. Well, I'll make sure everybody on our end is muted, and the floor is yours.
Okay, so I will put some music on. Adam, can you let me know if you hear it? Do you hear it?
I hear it. Go ahead and speak while it's on, because you might have one of those microphones that makes it go away.
Let me see. So now I would like to invite you to get yourself into a comfortable position. Whenever you feel ready, you can let your eyes gently close to explore together a new adventure, a travel within through space and time to connect and reconnect to your true self. Take a deep breath in, exhale. And as you close your eyes a little deeper, you breathe more deeply too. You and I are going together on a journey within. And you can close your eyes even more behind your eyelids, just like you would close curtains on the windows of your home. And the breath deepens, filling the lungs, filling the shoulder blades, the hips, and the belly. With every inhale, the legs relax. A very soft and warm energy circulates throughout the body. And the head may want to sway very gently too, free to explore all directions. You feel the fresh air coming in your throat and in your belly. It's a light breeze, and with each breath, you anchor yourself a little deeper, as if roots are growing out of your feet to receive the strength and power of the earth. As you inhale, you receive light and lightness, nurturing your heart. As you exhale, the energy of the earth makes you stronger, makes you confident in the guidance of your heart. The head gently swings already, open to consider all possibilities, even the ones you've never envisioned before. Your body is made of billions and billions of atoms, all of them swimming in space. With so much space in space, the boundary between the body and the outer world is an illusion. You are in the flow of life and part of the flow of life. And since this flow is permanently available to you, all of your desires have the potential to come true. All of them A long time ago, you came to the world to grow the seed of love that was already in your heart. When you were born into this world, you already brought with you your very unique light. You already existed before you were born, and you had nothing to do then, just like you have nothing to do now to exist, but simply embrace the wholeness of who you are. There is only one being like you, your very own presence, your very own light, unique and bright. The world needs this light, and all the beautiful things you want to be in this world. What if, to make your dreams come true, all you have to do is to breathe fully into the flow of life? The flow of life. The stars were born from the same pulsation of life that drums in your chest. The same energy, the same life, and the same love that run through your veins. What if all you have to do is to listen to the guidance of your heart, to channel as easily as you breathe, and to expand all the things that make you who you are. Trust the guiding sun beaming in your heart, and simply be here, be now, be with life. And perhaps there is a question you're seeking an answer to right now. You can ask this question. While you're asking this question, you may already receive an answer. Let it come to you just as it is in this moment. The compass you seek is already in you. The flow is in you and available to you to call upon all the resources you need for your happiness, for your success. And it circulates in you here and now and at all times. You are one with the world just because you exist. You are an ever-changing being in an ever-changing world, and the world changes with you, even and when you don't notice. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you leave a unique print somewhere in the world. Honor and love the beautiful you. Embrace the unique light in your heart. This is all you have to do to start changing the world. And if sometimes things seem to be blocked, you know very well deep down that even when nothing seems to be moving forward, in truth, it is always circulating, always progressing. You know that resources always come at the right time. It is the journey of life. The most wonderful things can happen easily. The best things can happen easily. The right people at the right time. Resolutions and solutions appearing in your radar. Take a moment to feel this energy within yourself and all around you. Enjoy how good it feels, how empowered and brave you are. Feel how bold and fearless you become. This force empowers you. It feels so good, so unstoppable, that it also reaches those around you. People in your neighborhood feel empowered too. Your friends and your family, people at work, at the grocery store, people who are with you right now on this call. All of this is possible simply because you embrace the wholeness of you, simply because you dare to be you. You are exactly where you need to be, at the right place, at the right time. This energy, this power can stay with you always. All you have to do is to remember. All there is to do is to allow yourself to be and to receive. Your unique light brings a new flavor to the world, never heard, never seen before. Enjoy it, this flavor, because it's yours. The communion of your soul with all the souls of the world, that makes it whole. It's where you belong. It's your place in the world. That is your message. That is your voice in the world. And the world is waiting to hear your unique voice. And maybe that makes your heart smile and your belly too. It's because you are at the right place to accomplish your own mission. And you can take this with you now and at all times. So now, when you're ready, take a deep breath in and smile. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and look at all those on the screen with you right now. Take a moment to appreciate their singularity, their unique beauty, as they appreciate yours too. As you move through life, keep your heart open and your mind too. Make space to hear and to listen to the guidance of the sun that shines within you. Thank you so much.
Very nice. Very nice. I knew that having a meditation on and then being the one to comment afterwards would be a challenge. But it was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for that. It just sounded great. You delivered it wonderfully, and wow, very powerful. I can't wait to do it when I'm not on the air and not on
We will not tell anyone.
As we rejoice in this, and we'll hear from Diane and Linda in a minute, I'm going to bring Joseph in. Is that all right with you?
Oh, yeah. Joseph is such a wonderful being. He's the chief editor of Living Style magazine, is a wonderful photographer, and he does so many other things. You know, he's one of those multi-talented person. And he read the book so before everybody. I had to ask for a few feedback, and give me this wonderful testimonial. So I'm so happy he could join today.
And there he is. Hi, Joseph. Welcome to the virtual book tour.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good to see you, and good to see you, Anna. Yes, and a beautiful presentation. Absolutely. Yeah. And the way everything came together with Anna was really one of those like beautiful experiences in life, where we actually again met through fashion, and we did a photo shoot together, and a friendship started from there. Of course, Anna is interesting, at so many levels that then it was almost natural to try to create something together. And so we worked on a photo shoot for her album, and then for those magical things in life, one of these pictures was actually selected to be in the book. So I couldn't be more honored by that. And I also had the privilege to read the book as a preview for my and I was glad to give a testimonial. And I found the whole project, knowing Anna, really so close to who she is and what she represents, and I think to have an educational story that I think it's so deep for both kids and for the parents that want to read that story to their kids. It's so intense and so meaningful that I of course if I could do anything, if I could do anything to support the book, I was happy to do it. So and I found the reading extremely interesting, so original, and I loved it immediately.
Thank you, Joseph. Actually, Adam, can someone put the flyer of the event with the red dress? Yeah, this one. This picture, this is Joseph picture. This picture of me here. So how great it is. And yeah, another picture was selected by Linda to go in the book. So you see.
Yeah, thank you, Linda. That was a pleasure and an honor. And yeah, and again, I find the book to be extremely interesting for its originality, and for the how multi-layered is, and I can see what a learning experience can be for the kid and the parents, or the adult who's reading the book. So I think it's an amazing experience, and of course, I strongly recommend that. I strongly recommend the book. Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
I gotta thank you so much for that picture. We have used that. It's such a vibrant picture, and I don't know what came first, the balloon on the cover or the dress, but whoever was the creativity behind that, congratulations. It's really
well, the cover of the book, this amazing cover that we have here, this is Linda's work. Okay, she's did this incredible. So front cover, back cover with the picture of Joseph. So yeah, yeah, so it's a combination of talents, it's what we are talking about, teamwork.
Yeah.
So you brought it all together, the immersive experience. We have publisher, PR, photographer, and I guess I'm in the mix this much to bring it all together and connect you to a worldwide audience of people who can make a difference, and people who will have you to thank as somebody who's made a difference. I want to thank each and every one of you on the screen with us now, and you in the audience, whether you're here live with us on Facebook or watching a recording. Don't forget to leave Anna a message down below. This is a journey of emotion and heart, but also of intelligence as well. and she really needs that feedback. Those touches really make a difference. And if you want her to touch back, of course, go ahead and do the autograph package, and you'll get the bonus of the song, which we didn't play today. So thank you so much for presenting this to the world, and your gift from the inside. Well, one of your gifts from the inside, the other one's still percolating for a little while. So we'll just go around the horn as you guys see fit to say your thank yous and transition from being live into Facebook to the recorded world.
Well, Adam, thank you so much for hosting this event. That's my first big thank you. You know, all these people on the call today, they are so wonderful. I feel so blessed and lucky to know them and have their support. Unconditional almost. So this is really beautiful. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Any other words? And if not, I'll wrap it up, but open floor.
Well, I just want to say once again, you know, congratulations to Anna. She's such a multi-talented person that in itself is very inspiring. You've now had the honor and privilege of hearing her storytelling voice, which is a gift in itself. When you purchase the autograph version of the book, you'll get to see firsthand her illustrations. When I first saw her illustrations, I was blown away. They're very imaginative, very creative, very talented. You know, you know, Anna, you are such an incredible soul, and you came on the scene at the right time in society's needs. You know, so much has gone on in the world that your message, there's no better time than right now, but you're so much more than just your book, you know, your storytelling, your opera singing, your rocket scientist background. I mean, that right there tells us how brilliant you are. And you're beautiful. You've been on the stages of New York City, you know, and fashion and all kinds of things. So it's been a true honor to be part of Team Anna, to make this book, you know, come to fruition and become part of literary history. So thank you, Anna. This has been a true pleasure.
Thank you.
And Anna, I would also like to say congratulations. We all love you. And I can't help but think a young woman with a backpack and a suitcase coming over to a country that she might not have been to before, dreaming big, but not just dreaming big, actually acting on her dream. And that's the importance and the difference between some people that dream big and never do anything with it, and someone like you. And I'm struck with the experience today and learning more about some of your other friends and how wonderful they are. You've surrounded yourself with wonderful people. And look at what's happened as a result of this. A beautiful book, a wonderful meditation. I'm calling it an award-winning song that everyone's going to hear very soon. And the best to you with this. And I'm so glad to be a part of your team.
Thank you so much.
So Diane, I want to piggyback on that award-winning song. When I heard the final version, you know what I thought of? A movie.
Oh,
I can hear it completely as a soundtrack to a movie.
Well, so going back to that, the dream behind the Journey of the Heart, if anyone is listening, is to make it a movie, animated movie. That would be really cool. Or a real movie, anything is possible. But yeah, this would be really the dream now. So I'm putting it out there. Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to come to fruition also.
Well, thank you, everyone. The immersive experience continues, even though we're wrapping it up on Facebook. The book, the meditation, the illustrations, the song, and the forthcoming movie, whether illustrated or real life, probably both. And you know, who knows, the Journey of the Heart miniseries on Netflix. That's the hottest thing going now. Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's
It sounds
fine
good.
with me. I mean, honestly, Adam, that works for me.
I'm thinking
Journey of the Heart miniseries. Yeah. Okay.
So on behalf of Anna Clay, everybody on the team for the Journey of the Heart, and the folks behind the scenes here at Adam Connects, my soulful appreciation that everything has come together exactly the way it's supposed to, so that we can deliver Anna's message to the public. Thank you all so very much for being a part of it, and looking forward to talking to you all on different aspects of the journey later on. Thank you all.
Thank you.